Hi everyone, welcome back to the Mode Report YouTube channel, your report on all things fashion and lifestyle. And today we are talking city break packing. Packing strategically is key when it comes to a city break. Because they're usually quite short trips, hand luggage is normally the way to go. It's much cheaper, much easier to carry around with you, but it does mean that packing efficiently can be quite difficult, especially if you've got temperamental weather, you're only going for a few days. It can be quite hard to think about what you're going to take that's going to cover you for all occasions and all weather types. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to pack strategically for a 5-day city break. And these are going to be outfits tailored towards a mild springtime climate, but obviously factoring in some more temperamental weather. And of course, you will be able to tailor these outfits depending on where you're going, what the climate is, and what kind of activities you have planned as well. There's a few things to remember when it comes to packing for your trip, and the first one is your foundational pieces, so your wardrobe basics if you like. This is just going to make it so much easier for mixing and matching items. You're not going to need to worry about what goes with what, because basically everything is going to go with everything that you've packed, and they're going to cover you for a bunch of different occasions and weather types, and this is just going to make it so much more easy and efficient when it comes to packing. So the first foundational piece that we have is, of course, the white t-shirt. It wouldn't be a fashion video without a white t-shirt, would it? Groundbreaking. Although this is slightly different because this is actually a long-sleeved white t-shirt, so a bit of a wild card for you there. But this is just going to give you a bit of extra comfort when it comes to a springtime trip, because you're just going to be a little bit warmer. So for those cooler days, it's nice to have an option that you can rely on if it's a little bit more chilly. Obviously this would be great for a layering piece as well under something else, like another jumper, a cardigan, or just a jacket, but it's going to give you that same versatility that just a standard white t-shirt does. You can wear this quite casually, or you can dress it up in the evening. It's just such a fail-safe item to have. Next up, we have a grey t-shirt, which is just going to be a really versatile item to have. Obviously you can layer this under other items, or if it's warm enough, wear this by itself. It's going to go with everything else that you take. It's just such an easy piece to wear, and slightly different to white as well, so it's a little more exciting. And lastly, for foundational tops, we have a black merino wool knit. And this is one of the most loved items that I have in my own wardrobe. I wear this all the time. I cannot rave highly enough about it. It is such a useful item to have. It's nice and warm, so it's going to keep you nice and cozy on those slightly more chilly days, but it's a really breathable, lightweight piece to have as well. So if it is a slightly warmer day, you can just wear this maybe on its own or with something else, and it's really breathable. You're not going to feel too kind of hot and bothered in something like this. Obviously just a black long sleeve top as well, so again it's going to go with anything that you take. Really easy to transition from day to night. Onto bottom half items. So the first one we're going to start with is a pair of black trousers, and the thinking here is that this can be a travel item because they're so much more comfortable than jeans, and why not? Let's save a bit of room in the case. Let's travel in one of our proper outfits rather than loungewear. You've got to be efficient on a city break. This is how this works. So this pair of trousers, these are a darted tapered leg. So what you get with these is that they are not completely full-length trousers. They hit just on the ankle, and what I love personally about these is that they are quite a relaxed and casual fit. I am much more of a jeans person. I like how casual and laid back jeans are, whereas sometimes I find that trousers can look a little bit too smart. So if you're anything like me, you will love this pair of trousers because they're so easy to wear throughout the day with just a pair of trainers, a sweatshirt, just a regular t-shirt, something like that. Really easy, really laid back, but also very, transferable to an evening look as well. Obviously you can dress these up because they're black trousers, they're gonna look really smart. But just a really easy item to take with you, and one that I think you'll get a lot of use out of. Next we have just a good old-fashioned pair of jeans. And I feel like this goes without saying really, jeans are such an easy piece to wear, but the reason that I picked these ones in particular is because these are a loose straight leg jean. So they're actually a barrel leg jean, that's what they were called on the Zara website. I don't think they sell these particular ones anymore, but I think you can quite easily take inspiration from these and find something similar. The idea is that they are just very straight, but they are just a little bit more relaxed, and it means that certain types of shoes are quite easy to wear with these jeans in particular. So because they are quite loose at the bottom, they fall really nicely over a pair of flat canvas trainers, which we will get into later in the video in the footwear section. But these are going to be so handy, and they're also quite versatile as well. So you can roll these up at the bottom, you can get a couple of different looks out of these, which is quite useful for changing up your outfits on a city break. But they go so nicely with the jackets that I've picked out, cardigan, something looser on top as well. They don't look like they are completely drowned out because they're a bit more looser fitting. I feel like they're just very easy to wear and just a really standard mid-wash, light mid-wash denim. And lastly, for bottom half items, I picked out a pair of white slash cream wide leg jeans. If you had maybe cream trousers or beige trousers, something like that instead, these would be a really good substitute if you either don't have jeans or you wanted trousers instead. But the reason that I picked these is purely just because it's something a little bit different to standard denim jeans and black trousers. I feel like they just add a pop of spring brightness, and 3 pairs of bottoms for a city break feels like a reasonable amount to take. Everything that we've packed so far are quite basic items, so I thought adding the pair of white jeans would just make some of the looks a little bit more exciting, but still really easy and workable to pair with everything that we've packed so far. So in the spirit of packing lightly, we've gone for just 1 pair of trainers and just 1 pair of shoes overall actually, and I've picked out a pair of beige trainers. So these are just flat canvas shoes, and I feel like these will go with everything. They're so easy to wear, really easy to wear with a more wide leg jean because they just sit really nicely underneath the jean. They're obviously quite smart as well, so really easy to wear during the evening as well. If you're going out for dinner somewhere, I feel like these can look really smart. Obviously, depending on the kind of trip you're going for, you could always add in another pair of shoes as well. Maybe something like a pair of heeled black boots would be really easy to wear. Quite smart, probably quite easy to walk around during the day as well if you wanted to. So that would be a great additional pair to take if you had the room. But otherwise, I feel like a pair of just quite sleek trainers would be a great option. So the next thing that we need to think about when packing for a spring city break are your layers. And this can obviously mean different things for different climates, but thinking along the lines of more traditional temperamental spring weather, we definitely need to be prepared for cooler and warmer temperatures. So firstly, I picked out a navy sweatshirt, and this would be a great item for traveling in because it's slightly more bulky, but also nice and comfortable, and it's going to keep you warm on the plane. I've gone for this navy colour as it's a colour that we haven't picked out yet in our suitcase, so something a little bit different but also really easy to wear. And I love wearing a sweatshirt just for regular outfits as well, not just for loungewear. I feel like these can look really chic, so definitely don't shy away from dressing up a sweatshirt a little bit more than you think you might be able to. I love wearing these with turned up jeans, trousers, trainers, adding some jewellery. This is a great casual day outfit, and one that you can pop around your shoulders as well if it gets a little bit too warm, so very versatile. Next we have the trench coat, and I feel like this also goes without saying, this would be one to travel in because this is not going to get in a cabin bag. Trench coat is obviously great for the transitional seasons, going into spring, going into autumn. It's just such a great throw-on jacket. It's going to keep you nice and warm, but at the same time it's not so heavy and bulky that you're going to feel hot and bothered. Really easy to wear with just a t-shirt underneath, a shirt, or you can layer this up with a sweatshirt, cardigan, jumper as well. Just very, very easy to work with and a really useful item to take with you. It's just going to help you feel really put together, really stylish, but ultimately serves a real practical purpose. Another layering piece that I've added to this selection is a blazer, and it might be that you want to skip this item. It perhaps depends on how smart you want to look on your trip. Maybe you've got a couple of nice evening meals planned or something quite fancy during the day, and if that is the case, I feel like a blazer would be a really great option to have. And it's ultimately just a light jacket as well, so it is going to serve a more practical purpose on those warmer days. But when you want to feel a little bit more dressed up, throwing this on over just a t-shirt and a pair of jeans is going to help you feel a little bit more pulled together. And the last layering piece that I've chosen is, of course, the ultimate layering piece, which is a cardigan. Such a useful item to have. Obviously you can wear this on its own with a little t-shirt, or it can purely be a practical layering item on those colder days. It's going to be really easy to dress up for an evening as well. Just add a little bit of jewellery. You can even pair this underneath the blazer and that'd be a really nice evening look. Again, something like this is just going to go with everything that you have. Very, very easy to wear, and for those warmer days you could always throw this over your shoulders if you no longer need the warmer piece. It's comfortable, feels stylish, feels put together, just a real fail-safe option, and this is something that I personally take with me on every trip I go. Unless I'm going on a beach holiday, I probably don't need it then, but otherwise it comes with me on every trip. So the last thing to think about when you're packing for your trip are your accessories. You're going to be wearing a lot of the same outfits, a lot of outfit repeating, a lot of basic items on your trip. So having a few accessories is a really easy way to change up your outfits, switch them from day to night whilst not taking a lot of extra things with you. So starting off with jewellery, you may very well take your everyday pieces with you. So just a good pair of earrings, a necklace, a watch perhaps, just to wear throughout the day. But when you want to transition an outfit to an evening, or just wear something that feels slightly more put together and elevated, a good pair of statement earrings is a great way to do that. And next we just have a simple black belt, and this falls into the same category as the jewellery, just a really easy piece that you can use to elevate an outfit. If you're going back to the hotel from your daytime activities and you've got a really quick turnaround for when you're going out again for an evening meal, for example, if you kept the same outfit on but you just added a few accessories, added a little belt in to cinch in your jeans, your trousers, it's gonna make your outfit feel a lot more put together and just gonna create a few more versatile outfits for you. For bags, I've just picked the one bag. So this will be your travel bag, your day bag, your evening bag. So think about something that you are going to want to take with you at all points during your trip. I have opted for something slightly on the bigger side because I do personally take a lot of stuff with me. I like a lot of lip balms. I usually have quite a few in my bag. Not a necessity, but they will go in there anyway. I'll have camera equipment most likely and a bunch of unnecessary things that I will take. They will all go in a bag. So something bigger is key. But obviously think about the kind of trip you're going on and your lifestyle, and take something that is going to be practical and comfortable for you. Color-wise, obviously a black is going to go really well with everything. This is actually a dark purpley brown. It's like an aubergine color. I'm not sure how it comes across on camera, but it's not black. But I do feel like the beauty of having such a capsule selection of items is that you can take something that is a little bit of a different colour and it will just blend in really seamlessly, works with everything. This one is also a shoulder bag, but it does work as a crossbody as well, so definitely think about comfort. Obviously on a city break you're usually out all day doing a lot of walking, so you don't want to take something too bulky with you, something that you're actually going to be able to carry around with you all day. So that is everything. Thank you so much for watching this week's video on how to pack for a spring city break. I hope you guys enjoyed, but most importantly, I hope you found it useful. If you did enjoy this video, then please do make sure to like, leave me a comment and subscribe to the Mode Report YouTube channel for more fashion and lifestyle videos coming soon. And as always, all of the links to the items mentioned will be in the description box below. So thank you so much for watching again, and I'll see you in the next one.